Hi, my name is Anna Louise Mitchell. I was born in 1944 to my mother Beverly and my father Lou Mitchell. Both my mother and father were working in the studios. My mother was a dancer and my father was a musician working in the studios. When I was 4, my mother went into a mental hospital, and basically I saw her very few times in my life. So it was really a tremendous loss, but really one when I was 4, I probably wasn't totally aware of why that had occurred for her. So it was when my mother actually died in 1988 that I found a portfolio that she had done during her time in Camarillo State Hospital. And this really helped me to unravel a lot of questions that I had. First of all, I learned that my mother had not always been sick. She was very well at one time. She was very beautiful. She was well educated. She came from a good family. And I learned that by finding this photograph of her. So you can imagine it was actually a negative, and obviously she's very healthy, very well in this picture. So I never saw her like that, so I didn't realize what a beautiful gal she was. And here I am at 3 or 4. I was just a young girl, a young child. That of course I needed my mother, and my mother was nowhere to be found. So when I was 44, I found the portfolio and I started to do some investigation, and I was fortunate because there were many, many beautiful pictures of my mother, and I know many children lose a parent because of alcoholism or because of mental illness or because of an accident, or there's a million reasons why children are separated from their parents. But in this case, I was able to, there was enough information for me to track what had actually had happened to her. And as I understand it, she had a problem with her weight. I think that's the first real thing that she could not live with. She could not live with the fact that she was struggling with her weight. And being a dancer in Hollywood, that was not going to be okay for her. So she took some thyroid, and she took too much, and it pushed her over the edge. Was there a problem before that? Yes, I have to say there probably was. The problem was a biochemical imbalance. And how do we know that? Because all the other people in our family suffered from various types of biochemical imbalance. So can come out in many different ways. Can come out in obesity, it can come out in depression, it can come out, you know, in some people call it bipolar. So this book is called The Pain is on the Paper. My mother was an artist. She had gone to art school, and she named the book actually herself, the portfolio Beverly Mitchell, Paint to Live. This is an original drawing. So some of these pictures are original. This is a particularly interesting drawing because it really shows that she's just hanging in there for dear life, just one hand coming out of quicksand, just holding on to her life. And the book basically shows that she missed us very much, and she was in a lot of pain over losing her children, losing her health, losing her husband who she loved very much, and not having any way to recover from this illness. And that's what my book is about, and we're going to explore more about that next time we meet. Thank you.